The world was shaken by the testimony of David Grusch, an Air Force veteran and intelligence officer. From 2019 to 2022, he worked for the government to analyze UFO sightings and collaborate with the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force. Grusch claimed that the U.S. government has a UFO retrieval program, which has acquired both fully and partially intact crafts made by non-human intelligence, and sometimes they even find non-human pilots inside. He further stated that the government, in collaboration with private contractors, is engaged in reverse engineering these crafts for national defense advantages, in other words, weapons technology. He also alleged the existence of a secretive faction within the government that tightly guarded this information and had become unaccountable to Congress and the public. The news has spread like an extraterrestrial invasion, landing on major networks like Fox News, New York Times, Vanity Fair, and more. Although he was not involved in these retrieval programs, he claimed senior intelligence officials with direct knowledge had made these disclosures to him. News Nation, which originally aired his public interview, stated they received documents and testimonials that supported the claims. Grusch's testimony also included other major revelations. For example, there had been injuries while attempting to reverse engineer the non-human technology. He even suggested the secret government had gone as far as resorting to killing Americans in order to maintain secrecy. Grusch believes that other countries also have their own UFO retrieval and reverse engineering programs, leading to a Cold War to gain military advantage. It's like Independence Day meets a James Bond flick. While the news of the retrieval and reverse engineering program may be new to most people, it is not the first time that reputable individuals, although perhaps lacking similar credentials, have come forward. In fact, some of these people were directly involved with the program as opposed to Grusch, who learned about it secondhand. Very few of Grusch's claims are entirely new, and some have been part of the UFO lore for decades. Here are three notable individuals who have come forward with relevant stories. In 1998, Bob Lazar, a self-proclaimed physicist and electronics engineer, claimed that the U.S. had reverse engineered alien craft. In a report from 8 News Now, a Las Vegas news station, Lazar stated that he worked at a highly secretive base called S4, near Area 51 in Nevada, where he was assigned the responsibility of reverse engineering the propulsion system of alien crafts. He provided detailed descriptions of the propulsion device of at least one of these crafts. Sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? Lazar also claimed that injuries occurred when the scientists and engineers working on the project were reckless with the unknown technology. Grusch's interview took place 34 years after Lazar's, and there was complete agreement regarding the retrieval and reverse engineering program as well as the injuries involved. A source of controversy is his educational record because he claims he graduated from MIT and Caltech but could not provide proof. Nevertheless, it is clear he's very knowledgeable in physics from interviews he's given. In 2001, U.S. Army Sergeant Clifford Stone, a 22-year Army veteran, claimed he was part of a nuclear, biological, and chemical recovery and abatement team, but in truth, they were responsible for retrieval of non-human spacecrafts and non-human pilots who are sometimes alive. Stone's testimony aligned with Grusch's claims, but was made 22 years earlier. Stone had expressed a desire to be interviewed by Congress, although this request was not granted. His first-hand testimony offers insight into someone directly involved in the retrieval process. If there are any Hollywood producers out there, please make this guy's life story. Let's not forget Lieutenant Colonel Philip J. Corso, a notable figure in this UFO saga. In his book, The Day After Roswell, published in 1999, he claimed to have played a significant role in the reverse engineering efforts of the infamous Roswell craft. According to Corso, he personally oversaw the transfer of non-human technology to private contractors to reverse engineer. The result? Advancements in several fields such as integrated circuits, accelerators, lasers, fiber optics, and stealth technology. Quite impressive, right? He also claims the Army had retrieved non-human pilots in the Roswell incident. Corso's credentials are nothing to scoff at either. He was in the Army for 21 years as an intelligence officer and served in World War II and the Korean War. In addition, he was on the staff of President Eisenhower's National Security Council for 4 years. It wasn't until he got into the Foreign Technology Division in the Pentagon that he became part of the reverse engineering program. I would say he's every bit as credentialed as Grusch. Evidence of his surface record can be seen in his DA Form 66. If you want to delve deeper into this topic, I even have a detailed video for you to watch. Just click here. Striking similarities exist between Grusch and Corso's claims, such as the retrieval of non-human crafts and their pilots and their reverse engineering by private contractors. However, Corson made these claims 20 years before Grusch. I'm sure there are many more examples of past disclosures that match Grusch's claims. Feel free to share them in the comments and let me know your thoughts on all of this. It's a wild ride into the unknown, isn't it? Grusch's reputation and claims are supported by multiple intelligence and military officials involved in the study of unidentified aerial phenomena, including Carl E. Nell and Jonathan Gray. Gray affirms the reality of non-human intelligence, stating, "We are not alone. Retrievals of this kind are not limited to the United States. This is a global phenomenon, and yet a global solution continues to elude us." In 2023, the DoD Oversight Director deemed the information Grusch provided credible and urgent, and forwarded to Congress for further examination. Grusch reportedly testified under oath before Congress about his claims and enjoys special whistleblower protections under the 2023 Fiscal Year National Defense Authorization Act. This provision enables individuals with relevant UAP information to talk to Congress without facing retaliation, irrespective of any previous non-disclosure agreements.